Yo, people, good evening. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Yes, I've been still trying to absorb the Arsenal 1, Brentford 1, trying to decide if this is a collapse, if we have bottled it, if we've in fact had a bit of bad luck. Is it down to Lee Mason? Is it Arteta's a one pony trick? We don't really know another way of playing. Is it because we've only got one striker at the club? Is it because we signed squad players in January? Guys, we're going to get into this tonight. Good evening. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Shouts out to all the real ones. First of all, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to all of the Twitter crew, the love and the hate crew. It's all good out here. Do you know what I mean? We can handle that. Guys, as we are sitting here, 10 p.m. Sunday evening, Arsenal, as you know, even though we look tired and fatigued every single week, we do like a whole week of preparation before we play another football game. We have got 3 days. Thankfully, we're at home, but we know what we're up against. This isn't mind games time as such, because this is two like ex-boyfriends, ex-partners fighting each other to win the league. This is Pep versus Mikel Arteta. Don't you feel happy we bought squad players in January? Do you all agree that they was, in fact, squad players in January? The Polish kid, I doubt we'll see kick a ball this season. Every game is now going to become an FA Cup final. So if you think Arteta is stupid enough to play a kid from Spezia, whether he costs 20 million or not, he won't play a minute this season, I doubt. Unless Gabriel does get a dildo up his arse or something and is forced out of action for a couple of minutes. As for dildo number 2, Jorginho from Chelsea. Limited amount of game time I think he'll get. I think Arteta probably realised within 30 seconds of him coming on. I think Arteta had the feeling like, I don't know, like a turkey that Bernard Manning just started staring at. Yeah, I watched a bit of Only Fools and Horses just very, very last night, and I remember looking at the line and thinking, I don't know, I just kind of see Arteta getting stuffed by me. But anyway, guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. We will go into transfer rumours this evening. We will look at the people, the man them who are leading the score predicting game that started on Friday night. Obviously, starting on Saturday with the actual games themselves. But we'll talk about who's in the lead in the group so far. I think there's about 19, 20 of us playing, so it's all good. Hopefully it will become a good little scrap over the next month. Premier League news also, it's quiet. Yes, not mad amounts going around. I've still been looking into this Marcus Rashford thing, turning down a contract offer from Man United. It hasn't really got out there as much as I thought it would, but a friend close to me reckons Rashford has turned down an offer from Man United, a huge offer at that from Man United, because allegedly he has his heart set on going to France and PSG. Surprising, strange, but it looks like it could be true, people. Right, before I start ranting about why is this stream so quiet, and I always threaten never to do a stream on a Sunday night, but you know what can I say? I was feeling like I had to win it. I was feeling like I left a couple of cans of worms open from yesterday. I didn't know whether to be negative about Arsenal, be positive, or just say it how it is. That honestly, Arteta's a one-trick pony, and we don't have a plan B. And this is a thing I used to discuss on the Arsenal when the great Arsene Wenger was here. I used to kind of scream a lot. We haven't got a plan B. If this game hasn't gone for us, if the passing game isn't up to scratch, that wasn't really true of Wenger, because I remember a lot of times we'd pass until it was blue in the face and actually never come to a conclusion. Like, we'd pass it around the box so intricately, and then no one would fucking shoot. I don't know. Every team's got their own fucking dramas, issues, and whatnot. Good evening, Linda. I was okay. I hope it's not all downhill from now on. Well, Man City was the one that beat us first. Was that a bit of a psychological shock? FA Cup or not? A bit of a second string team or not? Good point. Then, of course, we went on to go and get beat at Everton. Now, you have got super fans on Twitter, and I'm going to mention none of the cocksuckers, but some of them are cool as well, though. But look, I got a response the other day, something to the effect of, Newcastle, best defence in the Premier League. Cool. Statistically true. Everton new manager effect. Yes, I'm a believer in this. So again, probably statistically true. And then Brentford, no one in the top 6 can beat them. Well, fuck it. Who's next? Man City. Well, they're the champions, so we're already defeated then. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what I'm actually going to go back on Twitter and reply to the cocksucker. Oh, so as Man City the champions, I take it we're going to get beat 3-0. See, I don't know. I don't know how to attack some people, and not everyone deserves to be attacked. But I just don't know how even to. Do you know what I mean? It's not even a get even. It's not even measuring our bits against each other. It's some people are still within a mad attitude of, do you know what? It was a top 14 at the start of this season, which, do you know what, super fans? I kind of agree with you. If you'd have told me it was going to be deep into January, February, whatever, and actually top of the league on the eve of us playing Man City, I'd have bit your head, your mum's head, and your cousin's head off just for the fucking glory of being top of the league come the time we're playing Man City. The problem is, and I did say this, when did I say it? God, who's out there? Who loves me the most? Is it Linda? Could it be a Hazard or someone? Could it be Yui? Who would remember? I do believe. When did I say it? I think I said it to fucking Akers. Where is he? I said something a little while ago to the effect of, by the time we play Man City, I have a feeling we'll either already just have gone second, like the game before. I predicted the game before Man City, we may have already have been our second place, or it could be exactly level pagans. Well, thank God it isn't level pagans. They're still 3 points ahead behind us, and we've still actually got a game in hand. So even if they do win, we've still got a game in hand against. Where's WB when you need the bastard? I can't remember who the game in hand is against, but we've actually got a game in hand over Man City. But this isn't the time to think, yes, all right, cool, we're relaxed, we can get a draw, we can get a loss, and we're still going to be all right. Yeah, we'll be second, but we can win that game in hand. Like Linda's just said, and shout out to Linda for being in the comments, I'm more worried our whole arsehole is falling out, and can we psychologically go forward this season? And even though certain people, whether it was Hazard, without naming everyone in the world that thought Jorginho, the Polish kid, and Trossard was the best thing since Hovis itself was ever developed and made, I kind of see this problem. Hazard will also acknowledge I see last season's problem when we dropped out the top 4, when I said Conte was coming for us. I was at the forefront of knowing exactly what time of evening it was going to be at that stage, and the collapse. And I'm now worried of a different kind of collapse. Like, I don't think we're going to not get top 4. That's going to be something. I'm not going to say something like that. But even if we were to finish 4th, 3rd, I still don't think, considering we were 5 and 8 points clear at the top a couple of weeks ago, I don't see where that is brilliant. But even if we were to finish, sorry, I'm going to get the stream out there. I still don't think, considering we were 5, I don't think that this is anywhere near good enough to say, well, it'll be all right. Now, if we threw mad, yes, Lee Akers. What did I just ask Lee Akers? Lee Akers, do you remember I did say, it was a month or 2 ago, I said, on the eve of when we play Man City, I wouldn't be surprised if we was on the same point or actually a point behind them by now. I know I'm wrong because we're not a point behind them and we've actually got a game in hand over them. But I was talking about seeing this coming and then going through the whole of January with not the correct signings. And I'm bitching again, sorry, that the 3 guys that I call squad players. Shouts out to you, Lee. I'm just going to get this stream out there. It wasn't even like I was running late. I don't know what happened. It's just, I don't know. Bit quiet, so I'm just quickly whip the stream out there. Try to get, through the real ones in there. Let's see what people like UE say. See if we can get a Hazard involved. I know Hazard's been a bit unwell the last couple of days, so he might not be in the building, which obviously is fair enough. Let's see if we can get a couple of other people in. Akers, how about, what is your head over heart? Tell me what heart and head is saying. What do you honestly think is going to happen against Man City? Man City, bruvs, I don't know if you was aware. Did you see they played 3 at the back against Villa? Now, we discussed the 3 at the back against Brentford and how Nketiah gets smothered and snuffed out of the game. How would you go about changing that, Lee? Because I have a feeling Man City are going to adopt this now. Because this fucking little kid, what's his name? Bitch, number 71, Hall or something. Fuck, no, that's Liverpool. Richard Edgell, I'm going to call him Richard Edgell, the right wing back at Man City, and on the left, I mean, they've actually still got a team capable of doing that. We know deep down this is Pep having a meltdown because they've lost a couple of games and not looked as good. But bruv, if you play three at the back against Arsenal, Arsenal's attacking system isn't as mad good. As long as the wing backs play well, then as soon as everyone gets the Saka breaks in, Martinelli, who's been hopeless, like Nketiah, who's just as hopeless for me. Three at the back, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And now I think, do you know what? He's going to switch up the three. He's going to have Diaz, Laporte, and fucking Akira Kanji. I'm not sure. I'm really, 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 really unconfident about Wednesday's game. So, guys, a couple of topics before I get into transfer. It's not even such transfer news. Before I get into the day's news, I'm going to call it. I'd like to know, where do you think Arsenal stand? As in, what is the result going to be? Daniel He, good evening, my German brother. Where do you think Arsenal? How are we going to line up? Sorry, is it the usual? I called the usual trusted 11, or will any of our new squad signings, yes, our squad players, will any of our squad players play? What would you do, honestly, against Man City? And if Man City was to line up as they did against Aston Villa and it's three at the back, I already know Eddie Nketiah is going to get smothered. Is there any way Arsenal Football Club can change this? Now, since Arteta has been manager, I do believe I'm correct in saying Martinelli has never played centre forward, the number 9 shirt, not even once. I know he came off the bench one time and scored that stunner against Chelsea, but he still was playing on the wing that night. I don't think Arteta has ever tried him there once. So obviously I don't think against Man City, the champions of England, he'll try it then. Another thing that worries me, a lot of the super fans, sorry Lee, I'll get into your comments in 2 seconds. A lot of the super fans have been suggesting that Arsenal have been punching well above their weight and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And that even if we get beat, it's almost like certain people are already hiding behind, if we get beat, well, did you actually expect us to beat Man City? Now, that kind of attitude irks me, considering Man City haven't been quite the Man City that they once was. And I know I'm not going to say they're on some really terrible run, but they're not quite the same Man City as they was even probably at the start of the season. Man City news number 2. It isn't confirmed, but Pep Guardiola has described Erling Haaland's knock as a big knock. But shouts out to Daniel Key. You're a real one, brother. I've been absolutely loving your involvement recently. Shouts out to Akers. Shouts out to Linda. Let me get into the comments. And there's a couple of bits of news I want to get into. Obviously, Southampton are looking for a manager. Pochettino, they're saying only until the end of the season. So they realise if they got Poch, like there's levels at it, it's only until the end of the season. I think that could be a chance of saving Southampton. We'll get into that a little bit later. And as far as the results league is concerned, the predictors, me, Grievo, would you believe? Grievo, and Hank Yumi do seem to be in the lead. But you know what, bros? My eyesight, it's not even the eyesight's terrible, but it's like I wrote them down. So, oh God. But anyway, it's giving me a headache checking the results. But it does appear that me, Grievo, and Hank Yumi are all leading 2-2-2. And if there's quite a lot of us, or quite a lot of the boys on 1. Let me get into the comments. Yo, Leah Akers, my real one. Just repeating the same mistakes we made the previous January. I'm afraid to say, Lee. And it is. Do you see what I mean, Lee? It wasn't. Do you remember when you said, and you did very famously say, I'm happy with no signings and Trossard? Whatever you said about Trossard, Lee, I don't care. It wasn't so much I didn't like Trossard, Lee. I just knew that shit, this was going to come around the corner, and I didn't know if Trossard was that level above to be able to sort of push us over the line. I wanted someone that could have just pushed us over the line, even if it was a striker, preferably a winger, bruvs, because I've been saying about our wing problem for a little while, the Martinelli Saka looking tired, and we don't have no one that natural on the wing that we can play our same game. I don't believe we play I think Trossard's all right. I don't think we play our same game, that pushing sort of front three with Trossard. At the start of it, the pinnacle of it, the number 9 itself, we don't play that pushing game no more, the pressing game, sorry, as Nketiah is about. But guys, is there any way that you guys would try and change this against Man City? Do we just go with the fucking trust the 11 and see what the fuck happens? Are we going to get the shit kicked out of us? And shouts out to the Super Bowl starting in an hour or so. I'll go and check what that's on. Probably main event on Sky. Our lack of ambition is our downfall. So do you in fact blame a bit of the Trossard, the Polish kid, Jacob? Because honestly, I don't see Jacob playing that many minutes. I honestly now, considering, listen, if we had won 1-0 against Everton and Jorginho come on and actually he assisted a goal and it wasn't happened that we just conceded a goal, yes, it is small little averages and small little things that make differences, Lee. But now it's gone the way it has. I'm not actually so sure how much he plays Jorginho unless he's forced to. So why sign the motherfucker? Lokonga, the little prick, liking Brentford's fucking goal or something. He done something. It's outraged Arsenal fans, super fans have been reporting on Twitter and Instagram, etc. Lokonga said something or has liked to tweet something about Arsenal getting stung in the title race. Lokonga liked it. Well done, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's going to do your Arsenal career a load of fucking good if you ever wanted to come back, you dick blower. Did you get smashed? Of course he did. I'm going to answer that for him. He was smashed up and down. You see, when I was live yesterday, I reckon Lee was staggering around North London, but he's a big man. He can answer himself. So I said it, Lee. Sorry. I was obviously never taking a piss out of you. Lee's going to go back and watch the whole stream now. Last night I was saying, listen, if Lee Akers ain't fucking walking up and down that fucking Holloway Road right about now, telling everyone they're all cunts, it's not Lee Akers. I don't know. I said something to that effect. I know I said something. I was like, Lee Akers is so far fucking steaming right now. Where is he? And it was quite a good show, as you see, at 1,200 views last night, Lee. Did you notice the boxing watch-along, brother? It was like 1,200 views last night. So shouts out to me and everyone that was on that. I did nick quite a lot of new subscribers, Lee, about 20 new subscribers last night. So it went up to like 1,568. I was stuck on like 1,500 and something. So yeah, Lee, we're going for another push, son. Fucking Joshua, that boxing event's coming up. You're probably fucking going to go to that fight, ain't you? Switch it up a bit, right? Eddie can't start. He fucking will, though. See, he hasn't, though, Lee. See, I've already answered all this just a minute ago. Well, not answered it. It's not factual. Do you know what I mean? It's me saying my opinion. But I can't fucking see it there and stick Tierney. You've been saying this for 2-3 weeks now. And do you know what, Lee? Do you know I said to you no? And then no the first 2 times you said it. Shouts out to Scout Lee, innit? Yes, finally, after yesterday's Zinchenko meltdown, yes, I get it why you've been saying this for 2 weeks, Lee. I possibly didn't want to see it. I possibly was doing an Arteta and didn't trust King Tierney no more. But do you know what, Lee? Finally, yes, Lee, after yesterday's fucking Zinchenko fuck up again, yeah, let's give him a week out, innit? Martinelli, do you know what, mate? He needs a week out, but you know I don't love Trossard. But at least he scored a goal. At this moment, oh, God, I am going Saka, Trossard. No, fuck off. Do you know what? Yes, I would. Do you know? Yes. Fuck, I must sound so confused. I'd go Saka right, Trossard left, and Martinelli up front. Do you know what? I don't like Nketiah, and he will get smothered by 3 at the back, bruvs. He always does, always will, Tottenham. Yes, Daniel Heath. Thank fuck for that. And Nketiah out. Yes, Daniel Heath. Thank fuck for you. Put Martinelli up for exactly what I'm saying, people. So why is it only people on my channel that say this? And everyone else is like, don't be stupid. You're fucking. You wear a bandana. How the fuck would you know to put Martinelli up front? You're not a coach. You're a fucking idiot. You fucking Twitter clown cunt. Excuse me, guys. I do want ads on my videos. I shouldn't lose it with people. But yeah, put Martinelli up front. Trossard should start on the left wing. Exactly what I've just said. Yes, I know your comment was already there, but exactly I don't. When I pin your comment, that's when I read it. It's exactly what I think, guys. Absolutely salute to me and Daniel Heath. And I do believe Lee Akers as well. Ambition, switch head up front. Yep, exactly. And of course, always shouts out to Lee Akers. Of course. And of course, brother, you don't have to correct yourself. I know, bros. I butcher the spelling of footballers' names, bro. So don't worry. And people get at me on Twitter. You're dyslexic. You can't even spell. Look at the way you spelled Aubameyang. I was like, fuck off, bros. Hart says 1. Oh God. Hart says 1-0 Arsenal. Ed says 2-0 loss. And so I wasn't, oh God, it's because, bros, no, there's nothing that suggests to me from our past 3 to 4 performances, bros, there's nothing that suggests to me we're going to beat Man City. Zero. And that's just, again, Lee, not me being pessimistic or negative. I'm not going to lie. It's the way I see it, the second son, and it's not good. It's not good. Like, can Arteta actually re-grab his people, his boys? Can he knock their heads together? Can he force a tune out of these guys right about now? we're going to see how good Arteta this manager is right now. We've seen it when things are going all right. Now we're in a right shit little pickle here, bros, and it's Man City calling, and we're going to just about to lose top of the table. Arteta now, he really needs to give me a manager's winning performance. And yes, guys, bit of feedback. And yes, I do get it, guys. He's not on the fucking pitch. He's not in the 1 to 11. But yes, I do need a manager's reaction and a manager's performance now. Do you know what I mean? And not even just skitzing up and down the touchline. Do you know what I mean? Dan said last night, Lee will be smashed in between Holloway. Yeah, that's it. In what do you mean in between? In Holloway, I said, not in between Holloway. In Holloway. Went round the Boozers, Holloway Road, and Seven Sisters Road. Go on, son. What was you saying, my brother? I know you would have time to stop in there. Dan knows you well. Our fans are losers. Did they piss you off yet? See what I mean, bros? So many of them yesterday. Do you know what they said to me on Twitter, bros? We're still top of the league. I was like, well done. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what, bros? A lot of Arsenal fans probably actually expected Villa to fucking nick a draw at fucking Main Road today at Etihad Stadium. I'm always going to call it Main Road, isn't it? At the Etihad Stadium today. Wow. I don't know, bros. They're proper pissing me off, the fan base. Do you know what I mean? And they say it's people like me. Fuck me. We'll finish third or fourth, and they'll say top four was that's bruvs. They've already done it to me on Twitter, bruvs. Everyone they've started it on Twitter, bruvs. Top four was the aim. We're punching above. Bruvs, you know, even the guys that got involved on the stream recently, they've done the game results. AFC Gov. I can't even believe it. He slapped me of that on Twitter as well, bruvs. He slapped me down with that statement as well. That at the start of the season, this was the aim, so we're still doing better. Like, I respect the geezer and his opinion. It is a sort of mentality thing with the fan base, bruvs. And because, yes, at the start of the season, I would have happily said, just get me back in the Champions League, etc. Like, for me, bruvs, like, if Charlton had been fucking top, bruvs, come the fucking January window and had a genuine, 5-8 point possible lead in between this window somewhere, and then the chairman would have said, you know what, fuck this, I'm itching like I'm a gearhead. I'm such a gearhead, you know what, I'm going to fucking go out there and splash money in this window because I'm tempted to fucking spend. Because you know what, if I do win this league, I'm getting millions in fucking revenue. We just don't think like that, brother. I'm most angry about us being in for Caicedo and getting Jorginho. Exactly, brother. But again, we're gonna tease you as well, brother. I'm gonna start dropping a couple of news bombshells. I already put it on the group, brothers. I haven't just grabbed it out of thin air. We do know Declan Rice does prefer a London stay. That is Arsenal and the club he supports, with all love and respect, Chelsea. Now Man City looks like they're going to enter the race, bros. They don't like Calvin Phillips. It seems to make sense. He dropped Gundogan a couple of times, even though he's come back with a goal tonight. Bang. Bellingham. They want both. They want Bellingham and Rice. And Maddison. For some reason, he's pissed off with a couple of people there. A couple of people have to go, and he wants a couple of English players in. We're going to be more than pushed out of the race for Declan Rice, my friend. This is the bit that stings me most. Like, if we were saving that money in January, like Man United saved money in January, factually, bros. They got a very cheap loan option in Weghorst, and they got a decent deal from Bastian, because Bayern Munich and him had whatever fucking shakedown they had, and it was best for him to go away for 5-6 months. Arsenal have bought people permanently, bros, and I'm not sure at 28 with a black eye. Who gave him a black eye? Did you see him before the game or something, Lee? Did you give him a little shakedown from Danny AFC TV? Did you say, listen, Danny's on to you? What did you do? Did you say something naughty to her? Did you give him a little shake? Did you do that, Lee? I don't know. And yes, he scored, and congratulations to him. But do you know what, bros? Again, I don't know. When I started watching them signings going in slowly over January, I was actually blazing his out thinking, that isn't a signing when you want to win a league title. Yeah? That was the first one in the door. Spenzia. I don't know his name, so I'm going to call him Jacob Spenzia. When the second fucker come in the door, I was alerted by a Tottenham fan and season ticket holder who've just bid for Trossard, Dan. What do you think? 9 million. Went and looked at some of the super fans, Tottenham, Arsenal, that looked at everything online and see it was kind of true. And then the next thing, within 48 hours, Brighton's on the phone to Arsenal screaming, listen, he's not going to Tottenham. They've mugged us off. They've bid £9 million. Like, do you know what? But what we'll do is for you is Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? We'll double that, 7, 14, 21. Give us 21 up front. I don't know. It wasn't a deal that needed to be done. It wasn't a deal that was, if you had pressured Brighton, real talk, if you had pressured Brighton, they didn't want him there. De Zerbi was ready to go the season. Like he said, I'm ready. I want Salcedo, but I'm ready to go the season about him. Did he say that about Trossard? Oh, no, my dear Arsenal fans. He said nothing similar about Trossard. He didn't want Trossard. He had a massive, humongous training ground bust-up. And I also think they're kind of clever in the transfer market. This was a guy that had no future. They had an option to extend his deal. He didn't want it. They didn't want to give the extension to him because it committed a fucking arsehole to their team for another year. Now, if he had outgrown, if Brighton had outgrown Trossard suddenly and they decided they were better off without him for a season, I don't know how that made Arsenal's 1-11 better. Unless you're going to admit right now, it was a squad player. Because there was no time, Arsenal fans, I'm afraid to say, that this Trossard signing, somebody Brighton did not deem good enough for them for the rest of the season. Yeah? Not based on possibly, you are right when you say, but ability-wise, he was all right. Yes, but De Zerbi still didn't want the cocksucker at his club from January onwards. Now, De Zerbi also said, I'd rather Salcedo with me, but listen, I'm prepared to walk without that motherfucker as well. De Zerbi doesn't seem to fuck around. I kind of like this Brighton manager. Shouts out to Robert De Zerbi. I'm going to call him Robbie. We're close like that. And wish we signed Hobbit. Yeah, 9.7. Ridiculous money, Lee. That literally, don't you ever talk like that on this stream, Lee? I'll fucking start doing that to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, £9.7 million. Yes, bruvs, it worked out probably 350, 450 grand a game, and it was absolutely stupid sized money. But I tell you what, if João Felix had scored a 99th minute goal yesterday and we beat Brentford 2-1, I tell you what, we wouldn't be shitting ourselves coming up to Man City right about now, just as much as we are, or personally that I am. Shit show of a wankfest bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle was a warning, Everton was a fucking shake-up, and Brentford, the writing was on the wall. Come like Zebedee in fucking Football Factory. The writing was on the fucking wall. Man, if we somehow win versus City, man, if we somehow, how do we do that? The trusted 1-11? I don't know. Ben White seems to be getting terrorized at right back. He's uncomfortable all of a sudden, the £50 million man. Zinchenko, I don't know. Has Man City freaked him out, getting beat by Man City? I don't know. Is it psychological? Lee Akers is onto this as well. Partey, still for me yesterday, I don't know if every Arsenal fan said he was ridiculous. He was giving away a lot of possession. For me, if he was giving away a lot of possession, Xhaka should have been playing for fucking Torquay or someone. Do you know what I mean? So, as for the people starting a William Saliba, fuck off. Look at Nketiah. Efendim Noticing. But it's the same lineup every game. No wonder teams are working us out now. Again, I said this pre-Newcastle, bros, because I had a feeling what they were going to do. If we listen back to some of my streams, man, I said this pre-Newcastle. I said, you know what? Shouts out to what Newcastle are doing, but I know what these bastards are coming to do. Everton couldn't have been quite the same under Frank Lampard, but at the minute that she got the job, it was kind of clear what them bastards were going to do against us. Brother, I've still got very mixed feelings about this Super Bowl. If I'm going to do Super Bowl, I have to close down this stream, and I want to make the title Super Bowl. That would be number one. I'd have to close down this stream and come back, because I have to include the title to have a better chance of getting new subscribers. But bro, it's American football, yeah? I have no idea what the fuck this is. What was it? It's Kansas City Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles. I couldn't name you one motherfucker that plays for either of them. I might do it just for the joke and the spectacle and see how many people we get live though. John RB, I think I just have to do it just for you, bro. Fuck it. Where are we? They know what's going who's going to play and how we are going to play is very too predictable. Yes. And even bringing in Trossard, bros, there wasn't, yes, it's a Premier League player. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, not to sign Premier League players. While saying, unless it's an exceptional talent from the Premier League, like not even Zaha was kind. Guys, I've got time for Wilfred Zaha. I didn't even think him in January now. He's 31. It was nice 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago. We wanted Pepe. Possibly 5 years ago now, isn't it? So shit, man. Shit. Guys, I'm going to get into some of the news today. Shouts out to Jean, to Daniel Heath, to Lee Akers, to Linda, all the real ones, Findemar Beer. And I think so, bros. I think so. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. If you want me to cover the Super Bowl, please get the likes on the video right now and start giving me thumbs up. I know nothing about Super Bowl. I know nothing about American football. But if you want me to cover it in a Matt Turner style accent, hey, my name is Daddy AFC TV. I'm here to cover the Super fucking Bowl, y'all. It is Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia fucking Eagles, y'all. What do you think? Who do you think's going to score? I think the striker there, that big dude, that motherfucker, he's a striker, yeah? Do you know what I mean? As about this one, Lee Akers, start really pissing off some Americans. That was some great defending there. The slide tackle by Nathan Jones, former Southampton manager, representing the Kansas City Eagles. Hey, there goes Yaya Sanogo for Philadelphia on the right-hand side, y'all. I could just see it right now. The Super Bowl won't finish till 12. I couldn't give a fuck, bros. You're talking like I don't like the night. Ding, ding, ding. Shout out to UWB. Did you check? You did, didn't it? What about Manny? I'm sure Manny would have come in if you got any of his results correct, actually. He's quite particular like that. Anyway, guys, as WB is here, I'm going to jump into the football news. Shouts out to WB and Yui on this one. Because it's growing a bit of attention. Victor Roque, he's 17. He plays for Atleti Paranaense up in Brazil. Now this was conflicting because I did look at Transfermarkt and someone else for this little bastard's stats, and I forgot that WB sent them to me. So I think he should be an angel right now and go and have a look what they are. Because I see, but this could be this season stats. 7 goals, 3 games, 36 games. He hasn't played 36 games, I'm sure, this year. Then another source told me it is 13 goals he's got over 52 career games. WB, if you would like to be a diamond, go and tell me about this Victor Roque. But he's 17. He plays for Atletico Paranaense. Well, fuck off. In Brazil. He's got a £52 million release clause. He's 17 years old, 18 this month. As you'll probably most know, guys, like Endrick, you can't get out of Brazil until you're 18, even though Real Madrid have bought him. They can't have him for another 2 years. This guy turns 18 at the end of this month. He can join any Premier League or any other motherfucking team in the world as of the end of this month. Man City, sensationally, will offer £70 million for Declan Rice in the summer, which will include the swap of Calvin Phillips, also going to West Ham. That there will turn David Moyes on. Not only will he get a fucking ready-made fucking replacement, English one at that, for his Declan fucking Rice, he's going to get £70 million to fucking play with. Oh my God, it's happy days at West Ham. Do you Arsenal fans believe we're getting Declan Rice now? Fuck off. If this is true, Man City set to offer 70 million plus the geezer they just paid 50 million for. Fuck me. Kilda, could he be on his way to Man City? VAR say sorry to Arsenal. I say blow me. What is an apology? Blow your apology and go shove it right up your ass. Shouts out to WB. This might be these stats. Oh God, you sent it to me yesterday. Victor Roque. Victor Roque. The Brazilian kid, but nice one. Where was I? VAR say sorry to Arsenal. Go fuck yourself. Reece Nelson will be quitting Arsenal in the summer. I don't know. He'll probably go on to Norwich or Luton Town. Balogun scored his 15th goal of the season today. Yes, goal number 15 for Florian Balogun. Should he stay or should he go? Boom, 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 boom. According to WB's, whatever. Right. It is 29 matches, 5 goals, 2 assists. And then whenever last year, 7 matches, so 29 makes 36. So I did get here 7 goals. 7 goals in 36 games is what I read earlier. This is almost right. And then I read 13 goals in 52 games. I will go and look again. One of us is clearly right. One of us is going to... Who cares? Anyway, that one was for Victor Roque. Balogun scores his 15th goal of the season on loan at Reims today. Guys, I don't think Nketiah and... Jesus, they might not get 15 between them, the fucking bastards. That is a worry. Tillemans, Arteta is still undecided. Arteta, don't fucking start me off, mate. You're still undecided. And Lokonga has got Arsenal fans in a fury, liking a Brentford fucking tweet. Ansu Fati, George Mendes, 1 + 1 = 2, and just a little piece. Talks will commence this week with Arsenal, PSG, Man U, and Liverpool. I did say, can. Hello, Stronger. Hello, Stronger. Is that fucking Cam? Is that fucking Cam? Good evening, Cam. Where was I? Ansu Fati, George Mendes. This is going to be 1 + 1, guys, and it's going to make about 3.5. Arsenal, PSG, Man United, and Liverpool all are going to be talking to the agent of Ansu Fati. There is no smoke without fire. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it again. There actually looks like something could be in this. Going again, guys. Me, Hank Yumi, and Grievo are top of the Predictor League. That was for the new show on Friday night, the weekend warm-up. Grievo, California's finest, Hank Yumi, and of course, yes, myself. We're all leading the way 2 goals each, or 2 points each. We all got 2 correct scores at the weekend. Shouts out to us. We all should have probably went down the betting shop with that one. Will Man City go free at the back versus Arsenal? And then that will snuff old Eddie Nketiah out of the game. This is... boy, not the one I'm looking for. We're going to go into Premier League news. Good evening to Phil Mitchell. 3 English players in at Manchester City in the summer. Yes, I said not 1, not 2, but 3. Something's pissed off old Guardiola. Cancelo. I don't know. Yes, he's English. Jack Grealish. I see something wrong there as well. Foden, this chemistry. I don't know. And saying all that, the bastards are still going to be fucking top of the league by 10 past fucking... Sorry, by 10... Fuck off, Danny. By 9:45 on fucking Wednesday night, I do have a feeling Man City will be the top of the league. When it does finish, Arsenal 0, Manchester City, in fact, 3. Yes, but anyway, 3 English players in a Man City in the summer. Declan Rice, Maddison, and Jude Bellingham. Fuck knows how they're going to get that through financial fair play, but like Chelsea, they shall probably wing it. Is that Cam in the audience? Good evening, Cam, if that's you. Being a busy bee. And yes, Danny, it's me. Fuck by fucking Jesus. Good evening, Cam, and how is the fucking crack? How are you? Fuck me, it's Cam. Where am I? Super Bowl, guys, you have to get a big like or yes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. We did nick at least 20 new people for the boxing last night. Adam Azim taking care of business. Yes, it did go to a points decision, and yes, I was slightly surprised, but it was a decent fight. This kid does have a future. He's fast. He's got balls. Even though he did look breathless by about round 9, it clearly didn't affect him because I thought like round 6, round 7, he was handling it fine. But that'll be back to the boxing. The next main boxing event, as far as I remember, is on April the 1st, guys. Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. It will be Anthony Joshua versus some geezer from America that I've never, ever heard of in my life. And after this fight, I don't know if I'll ever hear of him again. But where was I? Mason Mount to Liverpool Football Club. Yes. I've been saying for a few months now, I don't get Mason Mount for England. I actually don't get Mason Mount for Chelsea. I've spoken to a couple of Chelsea fans. They are also on the Danny AFC TV side of things. I don't get why fucking this Mason Mount gets so much props from our fans. Anyway, 2-2s, I'm hearing they put up a 1 flag, Mason, get out of our club. That fucking flag that I put on the group allegedly was pretty true, and that was a couple of weeks ago. Some Chelsea fans have got the right arsehole of Mason Mount. I don't know if he's sticking it to some of the players, his missuses or something. But Mason Mount, £70 million linked with Liverpool, and I haven't grabbed that out of thin air. But we'll see if that gets any attention. As a lot of things I say, a couple of days we'll get other YouTubers and other people grabbing this one and really running with it. Nathan Jones, sacked at Southampton. I feel so sorry for him. But do you know what, brother? After you were the best, I'm fucking best man. And he's got a funny voice as well. He's got a dodgy voice, that guy. And I don't want to get political tonight. Shouts out to you, Cam, and I'm joking. But he's got a dodgy he's got a dodgy voice. Have you heard Nathan? It's more of a squeak, in it. What's up? Is he he's got something stuck? I'm not going to say it now. Is he he's got something stuck in him, stuck inside him somewhere? Why does he talk like that, Nathan? Why does Nathan Jones talk like that, guys? Just ask him. And is he going to go back on his way to Luton? Because I think I never liked him because he was the Luton manager. We know I don't love Luton. I've been on inspections of Luton Town recently, and oh god, do you know what, bros? Do you know when I go to Luton, I have to walk around with things like this in hand, showing it to people like a yellow card. All kind of they were like Del Boy, like it's a fucking straight up like Del Boy, only fools and horses, like it's a Filofax. I walk around in my fucking Corona Joy, man, like this. Don't touch me, 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 don't touch me. I swear to God, I went to look in the Foot Locker in Luton recently. Oh my God, I asked the geezer for TNs. He showed me something from 7 seasons ago. Yes, I'm going to talk like I'm from the USA. He didn't show me something from 7 years ago. It was from fucking 7 seasons ago on 5th. Oh, wow. But they did have a really cool hat shop, though. It was incredible. Then again, Luton Town are called the Atters. Shouts out to everyone. Cam, good evening. What's going on? How's the lovely Gemma? How's work? Is there any children in the way? Do you still live in the way? And do you live in the where I used to live? And just how's the crack in general? Right, let's get back into the comments. Arsene Wenger, good evening. We can't ever disrespect that name. Good evening, Arsene. Are you the genuine Arsene out here? Just. Bonjour, Arsene Wenger. What are you saying, my G, my governor? Did anyone else that I miss? Offend them? Am I doing the Super Bowl? Who knows? I could just do it in an American accent and just take the utter piss. The utter. It's Matt Turner here at Barn of Danny AFC TV, y'all. In fact, I'm getting turned on by the thought of it. What time does the Super Bowl start? 11 p.m. RB. Cam, don't you fucking come and dislike this fucking video. Shouts out to everyone. It's a Super Bowl one. I think I done that. I got shocked there. Cam, come in. There you go. Where have you been? Chili, leave him alone. Don't start. Let's keep it all up. Do you know what, Cam? You've missed some very, very over the last week or two. If you go look at some of the streams, just the first 10 minutes. Very professional. No arguing with people. Just sort of chilling out. Some of the views have been good. Some of the views have been very average. But I've been chilling out. Trying to introduce a couple of little games like the Friday one. You'll have to get involved in it. Gemma will have to get involved in it. If you're not too fucking busy, that is. I'm joking. Shouts out to both of you as the new place. Oh, you're a fucking police officer and a stalker in one. Being busy, be done. It's very nice. Just an adjustment. What is a new place? I know that feeling. New places, new areas, fucking new cocksuckers. Welcome back, Cam. That's very, very noble of you, Lee Akers. Shouts out to you, my brother. Thanks, Mr. Akers and Linda. Not bad, bruv. How you been? Right, Cam. Oh my God, Cam's come back. Arsenal will be second by Wednesday. Oh, now I know why he's back. Good evening, Cam. Oh, we've gone fucking shit, ain't we? Right, gonna send it to you. Danny's up to. Yeah, bro, I'm biting my nails, isn't it? Again, famously, Cam, you know I've got a bit of that fucking. I'm not gonna say the Tyson Fury word. He's called the something king. I've got that something curse about me, innit? And I sit there blazing a zoo, and I really think hard about this, bros. Again, a month ago, I've been sort of Well, I don't know. I wasn't bang on, right? I said by the time we play Man City, I reckon we'll be bang on level points. I know we're still 3 points ahead of them. Yes, I know we've got a game in hand. So in theory, that could be 6 points. But suddenly, over the last week, the way it's changed, we could have been 8 points clear again just the other day, bruvs, when they went and fucked it before we fucked it the day after. And we've now put ourselves in the position by not being able to hold a lead for more than 3-4 minutes against Brentford Football Club, even though they are a good team. The only thing I thought about Brentford was I was kind of glad it was Brentford in a way, Cam, even though I know they fuck with the top 6. I knew they wouldn't come to spoil Arsenal. When I say spoil Arsenal, play like Everton, play like Newcastle did at the Emirates, bros. And you know what? Even when a team comes out and plays against us, we've lost ideas, mate. There is no second trick. There is no plan B. And there is... I'm not going to say a problem with him, but I'm dead buzz. There's no plan B at all. Eddie and Kay are everyone that wants to fucking stream Eddie. Well, he ain't going to be in an England team still because I think he's still a pile of blowjob. Do you know what I mean? Shit. So what do you actually think about this Arsenal? Are we in meltdown, Cam? So I'm going to ask you because I've had a lot of the mandem's opinion, the boys' opinion. Are we in free fall? Are we in meltdown? How's the FA Cup? Even though we did play a lot of the, I'm going to call them the fringe players. How shook are we? And what do you think is going to happen against Man City? Guys, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if it's new. I'm good. I know I'm on the way. Oh, hold on. What's that? I'm in the way out of the way. Hold on. I'm good, Danny. And no, I'm in the way out of the way. Hold on. No. I'm on the way out the way. Fuck knows, Cam. That's just twisted my brain. Linda. So why would you tell Linda? You'll tell me then. What's the matter with you? Are you stupid? My points. I don't know. Anyway, is there a possibility we play with three? No. I thought this, bruv. No. See, where would the creativity come from? And then he would have to drop his skipper. Interesting. I did think this for about a second and a half. Not in being rude. Oh, hold on. Up front, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka. See, isn't their midfield that they need to? Oh, sorry, W. It's not the midfield. I don't think we need to nullify. See, the midfield is reasonably quiet this season for Man City. Rodri does what Rodri does. Gundogan is Gundogan. See, yeah, that is a. See, this is probably why they're looking at a Rice and a Bellingham. There's a bit of a problem in the central midfield area for Man City this season. Within my problem, whether it's got a bit stale, whether it's getting a couple of years older. But then Mahrez is 32, 33. He's actually not getting any younger. Man City are going to make a few changes in the summer. I do see, even though this financial fair play police have run around fucking Chelsea, have run around Man City, I have a feeling Man City are going to go again in the summer. Because if Man City don't go again in the summer, see, considering the amounts of money they've spent, yeah, De Bruyne is 30 odd. Mahrez is 32, 33. They're not the youngest team in the world. Rodri. I don't know. Gundogan's 31. Bernardo Silva's getting on. He wants out to Barcelona anyway. That's just for personal reasons. He'll be happier up in sunny Spain. Reckoned after Wednesday. Bros, what do you think about Calvin Phillips going to West Ham? Because he's clearly not going to have a future at Leeds, bruv. There's been a little bust up behind the scenes, and he's not going to play football this season. Calvin Phillips does not seem to be a part of the proceedings at West Ham. In fact, Cam, you said about West Ham. Is there any other West Hams talking about Declan Rice, but more to the point, Calvin Phillips possibly fucking off in that kind of direction? Because I reckon that one could gain some attention between now and the summer. West Ham would have themselves a ready-made replacement. He'd be English, good to fucking go. I reckon on Wednesday we won't see top of the league again this season. When is our game in hand, and who is it against, Lee or WB? When is the WB? Fuck off. When is the game in hand? Who is it against? Is it around the corner? Rinse and repeat, but rinse and repeat. I don't get that. I'm on the way out of Northside. Oh, I'm on the way out of. What do you mean? As in living, working? I'm now triple confused. Arteta gets a statue when we finish third. Yeah, bros, and a lot of people will bow down to it, and they'll all perform circles, candles. You know what I mean? Once a month, they'll sit there, they'll join hands, and they'll be like, Arteta, we trust. Oh, Arteta. Bullshit like that. Yep, I've gone full circle again. I don't know. I'm pissed off, man. The January signings. Sorry, the squad. Ain't we fortunate we decided to buy squad players in January? Don't we feel the happy ones now, innit? We didn't want to sign a Mudrak. No. We didn't want to sign a top name midfielder, and Moise Caicedo. No. We went and grabbed ourselves 3 fucking bargains right out of fucking budget fucking B&M or something. We went B&M when we should have at least went to Marks and Spencer's this fucking January. But no. We went to Tottenham and went to B&M. Shouts out to people that do shop at B&M, budget motors, budget merchandise, whatever the ras you want to call it. We went Morrison's. As far as Arteta and the team, well done to them. Massively overachieved, so fair play. Indeed. What happens now? What happens now? Our game in hand is 1st of March, rated ever. Fucking, it would be Sean Ditchy's fucking Everton. Oh, God. What time is the Super Bowl? Can anyone tell me, guys, what time the Super Bowl is? I'm half thinking about this now, even though I have no idea about American football. Who wants to watch along with me, Super Bowl? Who wants to jump on with me? This one could be interesting. Don't even know if I want to go Wednesday. Wow. I've known you for a moment now, Lee. I'm not going to say I've known you 15 years, but I'll tell you what, Lee. I've known you a minute to know that is not the sort of talk that comes out of your mouth. I've seen you sick, ill, with vomit, almost chunder everywhere. at 12:30 in the afternoon, but you still got to that game at 7:30, Sam. You fucking still got to that game at 7:30. So shit. I still know you'll go, but shit. Guys, can we get early predictions for Arsenal versus Man City? I'm afraid to say I will lead the way. Current form, currently the way we're looking, Man City have woke up this afternoon against Villa. Arsenal 0, Man City 3. Just like we used to do over the last 18 months. We get beaten 3-0 by the big teams. I can see every one of them humbling 3-0s coming up. That will put us back into perspective, innit, boys? And them super fans, they'll start giving it on Twitter, innit? Well, fuck you, Danny, I blame you. Was you at the game today? You jinx. I could see it right now. 11:30 kickoff. What time is it right now? Ooh, 10:50. 11:30 kickoff with Rihanna halftime performance. Riri. Man, if we don't win the league, Edu seriously needs to face pressure in the summer. If we can't attract top dogs, we need to go. Bro, we're Arsenal and we're in London. So it's never been, I'm afraid to say, Daniel He. We've always been able to attract talents, bros. You will get the odd Rafinha that just doesn't want to go to Arsenal. It was nothing personal against Arsenal, bros. He just had his vision when he was a child up in Brazil. I want to play for Barcelona. A lot of these South Americans do. And I know you're not labeling that. I just thought I'd label it for you. A lot of people want to play for Arsenal, mate. There's a very select few in the world that probably wouldn't, that kind of know they won't get that silly money. Let's say it was Cristiano Ronaldo at his prime at Real Madrid or Man United. We know we can't bid for him, and he knows he's not going to play for us. Not because of the Man United connection, because we won't pay him 500 grand a week. I'm just saying there's certain levels. Again, bros, until we decide where we're shopping at, bros, that actually isn't. I blame Edu for a lot, yes, but that isn't the Edu problem, bros, because we are shopping in certain... If you want to put Supermarket, Morrison, Sainsbury's, Asda, do you know what I mean? Marks and Spencer's, do you know what I mean? We're right here where we shop, bros. Look, you can't even see where my hand is. Like we don't even get to about there. We've got to shop here or got to shop here, bros. Do you know? When you shop down there, bros, you're scrapping through the shit. Another thing we don't do, Daniel He, and I'm not saying we should be paying agents £4 million, giving a player £12 million signing on fees, because that's where a lot of these free transfers start. But you know, season in, season out, over the last 5-6 seasons, if you go and look down the players that have joined other clubs, rival clubs, whether they're Premier League or not, fucking just join other clubs. Other clubs have actually made half a decent use of this free transfer policy. Barcelona, Juventus, a couple of the German teams, Borussia, Leverkusen, teams like that. You know, bros, you're German, bros. A couple of German teams. Seriously, let me ask, bro, who's the best in Germany, Daniel He, of using the, and it's not manipulating, of using the free transfer market? Who is the best club in Germany? Who uses it the best? Who not only just the top weight signings, I'm talking is in terms of when they've actually had to sell the player on, Daniel He. Who has been a success in Germany, and then they've successfully got that guy on a free, a Leverkusen, a Schalke, a Werder Bremen, and then they've actually released this guy onto a Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund for £30 million when they got him on a free. Let me give you a quick example. The guy that just went to Leeds United, about £35 million. Didn't the German team, who did he come from, Schalke, whoever, didn't they sign him just last summer for £700,000? That's what I mean. Arsenal don't seem to be smart like that, brother. And then when we decide to go into the market, we'll just go and fling £52 million at free squad players. Literally, squad players. 2-4. Fucking hell. Yeah, not Beyonce. Oh shit! Yeah, I was singing Beyonce songs last night, innit? Oh shit! We could have won it this season if we went big in January. Most definitely, I certainly agree, bros. And I do believe 9 chairman out of 10, honestly, would have took the risk, even financially. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure financial fair play. If we had won the fucking league, bros, would the financial fair play be saying, right? You know what I mean? You spent 110 million in January, you're bang out of order. I wouldn't have begrudged a Trossard if a Sasado come, or I wouldn't have begrudged a Trossard if Mudrak come. You know what I mean, anyway, just bollocks. Guys, it is that time. Could you please hit the likes on the video and do the subscribing if we is new? I'm not whether sure if I should close this stream down and then come straight back for a bit of the Super Bowl or just carry on through. But then if I was going to cover a bit of the Super Bowl, I'd be a bit stupid not to get the Super Bowl up in the title and in the description. But anyway, guys, please get the likes on the video. Do the subscribing if you're new. And I am very, 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 very half tempted to to come back for this Super Bowl. What do I do real quick? Shall I Super Bowl or shall I not Super Bowl? To Super Bowl or not to Super Bowl? Give me 10 seconds, people. I shall be right back. To Super Bowl or not to Super Bowl, though. Do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, as I try and decide if I'm Super Bowling or if I'm not Super Bowling, guys. Who thinks I should be Super Bowling, though? Jean RB, are you still with me? Do you think I should be covering the Super Bowl this evening, or should I just give it a big American miss? WB, should I cover the Super Bowl? Which channel is the Super Bowl on? I think it's on Sky Sports main event, most likely. It's definitely not a pay-per-view event. Should I cover the Super Bowl, Lee Akers? I can do a picture, but it will cost extra, you little bastard. I like you. Penny Pinch and Arsenal. There you go. Penny Pinch and WB. Send me a picture just in case, WB. It does start at 11:30, so I'll have to be out of this stream by 11:15. The absolute bang on later. So, guys, we might have 19 minutes left of this stream, and then I might have a look at the Super Bowl. Has started on ITV. Really? Is it ITV, WB? Is it not Sky, or is it both? No, it'll be both. Sky will all do their own entertainment. When is Jesus available? Bruvs, too inconflicting. If you listen to the club, they're saying the end of March, bruvs. Or people within the club, you know, super fans, what I call people that talk bollocks. I'm hoping halfway through March, but nobody actually knows at this second. He's in light training, bros. But I've seen him kick footballs and I've seen him running around, bros. So I don't want to push it, but he looks all right. How much you're running and kicking a football, bros? I don't know. I would imagine within a week, 2 weeks maybe, he should be playing for the reserves. And theoretically, if you can play for the reserves, you can play. Do you know what I mean? It's going to depend on the player and how ballsy he is. And obviously, I know people say about reoccurring injuries, etc. I don't think he is being the most. How many? Was he very injury prone actually before we got this disease? I think he did suffer one bad injury at Man City. Interesting. There's another four I don't really want to think about how injury prone Jesus was. Guys, I'm wondering if I should dip off this stream and come straight back for the Super Bowl. Oh yes, WB. What's he got here? Bang! Get my name in it though. Get my name in it. Get my name in it. Respect. Get my name in it. Black Riding or sign Pingy. Respect. Good Friday. It is a Good Friday. Wait, hold on. What? Good Friday. This geezer's fucking sending me code. Eh? Good Friday. Is it good? I hope it will be a fucking. This coming Friday, I hope it's not a fucking bad one. I hope it's a fucking grand one, should they say. Cam, you broke my fucking light. Look what you done. Look what you done, bros. Nah, I don't know, the wire's gone mad. Bros, I've ordered a wire piece of wire, bros. Taking 2 weeks to get to me. I should fucking sort them right out, innit? Cam, what are you talking about, brother? I have no idea what you're talking about, but please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. Shout out to everyone that was on the stream last night. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. I was really hoping some of them would come back tonight, but they're still all subscribed. I did nick a good 20 from the boxing watch along. About 1,200 views. Thank you so much, guys. I can't wait now for Anthony Joshua. Let's get 1,500 views. Let's get 2,000 views. I'm going to start covering other sports as well. Seriously, take the right piss out here. I should start right with this Super Bowl tonight, innit? Seriously. Not even at that. I'm going to change my name is Matt Turner. Do you know what I mean? That's got to be the pinnacle of all American names. Shouts out to Matt. Oh, Austin Trusty. At Austin Trusty, me. At Austin Trusty Birmingham, me. What's going to happen to that geezer? I thought he was a bit younger than 24. I reckon Birmingham will, if they've got money, they'll sign him. If they give me $7.5 million, they can have him right now. Seriously, cash money, job done. Austin Trusty can fuck off. Let's start building some money up for the summer. Who else can go? Rob Holding, give me $5 million. Mari, Armand's not going to get relegated. Give me $5 million. Kieran Tierney, give me $20 million. Bang, centre midfield. Lokonga, give me $10 million. Jorginho, fucking give me $1 million. Bang, straight out the door. Go get Declan Rice in immediately. Winger, what do we need now? Who do we need? We fucked up with Mudrak. I think Ansu Fati is a good shot. I don't trust the AC Milan winger. You should have Rafael Leao. Arsenal need to stay really far away from that geezer. Really far away. I do not trust Rafael Leao. Oh, Joshua or Franklin. Bros, can you tell me, I heard an amazing stuff. When was the last time Franklin had a fight, Cam? I'll answer as soon as you tell me. When did Franklin last have a fight? Someone told me something. I didn't know if I was high when I heard what he said to me. He said Franklin hasn't had a fight in I was like, huh? I was like a dog. When a dog looks at you sideways, huh? Huh? I had to look at the geezer like a dog, like sideways. Do you know what I mean? Hazard, good evening, G. Look who's in the stream. Cam the man is here. Welcome back. Go on. I'm glad to see you're back, brother. Real one. All right, Howe Felix. Guys, how many of you, on hindsight, even down to Hazard, even if you're a penny pincher, even if you're an accountant for the club, on hindsight, would you, and yes, he's only scored 1 goal, but it's 2 games he's played, isn't it? Oh, no, it's 1.5 games. He got sent off on his debut. So in his 1 game, he has scored 1 goal. But anyway, are we still in love with Eddie Nketiah? Or should we have actually spent £9.7 million and bought Howe Felix in January? I would have rather spent the 9.7 on Howe Felix rather than the £12 million permanent signing of Jorginho. I'm never going to get why we signed a 31-year-old from Chelsea. We tried it with David Luiz. We tried it with Petr Cech. We tried it with Willian. Who am I missing? Willian, Cech. Gallas. Louise, the fucking long-haired drip. Yeah? Drip. If my mother would have called him a drip, my mother would have said he was a big drip. How many times? And Arteta was responsible for one of them. Willian. He was probably around when we done every one of the fucking deals. Petr Cech or someone. Like, I'm not necessarily coaching, but fuck me. What possessed him to... Right, we're going to bid 60 for Moses Caicedo, knowing it's going to get turned down. We're going to bid 65 for Moses Caicedo, knowing full well Brighton ain't no dickheads and they're going to turn that down. Then we're going to drop it and we're going to buy Jorginho. How the fuck does your negotiating team honestly go from fucking chatting with Brighton for Moses Caicedo, yeah, to fucking signing Jorginho? And I don't reckon Jorginho is going to play a lot now this season. I have a feeling after about 30 minutes against Everton, I'm not saying nothing about his performance. I'm just saying the way the cookie has crumbled and then the performance being as they were the last 2 games, I have a feeling Jorginho is now only used on exactly and when it's an emergency. And I'm talking, yes, not to fucking give someone a break in the team for 20 minutes. I'm talking a blatant emergency. Party's got a dildo up his arse. Xhaka's got sent off. No, he can't come on if he's sent off. But he's now suspended for 3 games. Bang, Jorginho comes in. Don't fucking start me on Spenzia, yeah? Jacob. I've got a little Kohori or so. What's his name? Jacob, I've got a Kohori. Well, fuck off. What was that? And this is not an attack on Poland, but fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I've worked with many Polish chefs. Shouts out to you. You see your little Jacob kid, just like Louis Fabianski. Fuck you. Take him home. Bollocks. How's a good evening, brother? How are you? I'm now agitated, Hazard, because I've watched what should have been an 8-point lead a game or 2 ago. Bruvs, a game and a half ago, we should have been 8 points clear. Suddenly, 10 o'clock on Wednesday night, we're fucking second in the league, bruvs. We're fucking second in the league at 10 o'clock on Saturday, on Wednesday night. And no, I don't see a draw and we'll be okay. No. We're going to get fucking served, son. You see what I mean? You see you, I'm going to do you first. That's what's going to happen, bruvs. Guardiola's going to walk past Arteta. You see you, son? I'm going to fucking finish you quickly. See you. You won't be fucking top in 2 hours. Just see you. You're not going to see top again this season. Just see you. Do I have to carry on? Because I can do a lot of this DCUs. Just see you. You fucking thought you signed my players and you thought you were smart, innit? Just see you. How's Aziz playing? You see you. How's Zinchenko in the last 3 games? Just see you. It's all a fucking plan. Yeah, we got you right where we wanted you. We got you all insecure. We got your balls wet. You thought Jesus was the best fucking second best thing since fucking Jesus Christ fucking God's come to earth. Yes, you thought in fact you had bought the best left back on planet fucking earth. They're both probably going to be decent footballers for Arsenal, but right now I'm shitting myself. One of them ain't playing and one of them isn't playing. You know what I mean? Literally, one of them ain't playing and the other one ain't playing either. But one of them is playing, but he fucking ain't playing. Shit. And Man City's next. Like, oh, fucking all time. You see that? Well, I don't want to say it. Why did this this fucking fixture have to be rearranged? You see who done that? We know why it was, but you see you as well, Pep. Fuck that game being rearranged, because now we're fucking effed and we're going to be fucking second by Wednesday evening, you bottle job bastards. And by the time Everton have the good fortunes of coming to the Emirates and fucking beating us again on the Sean fucking that chair, We'll be fourth anyway. Give me your thoughts, my people. I'm that close, guys. I'm that close to having a full meltdown. Honestly, I'm fucking pissed off, agitated. We've run out of ideas. Newcastle, we didn't know what the fuck to do without playing disgusting. Everton, we just gave up. We lost the will to live. We just choked. Like I've never seen such a unimaginative performance. And then at home against Brentford, apart from the fuck you of a goal, we literally didn't have a shot on goal after that, or fucking for that. There was never a. Like, in every game we've seen Arsenal, even if we haven't played well, we'll have a 5 or 10 minute spree where we start peppering a team. We didn't do that once. There was no scruff, grab the game by the scruff of the neck. There was no one with a fucking ounce of bollocks within the team. And I only see bad on Wednesday evening. Guys, can I get a prediction for Wednesday night? Arsenal what? Man City fucking what? Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribed to you. Cam, you have missed. Honestly, Hazel confirmed. I'm sure some really lit streams recently, man. Hazel, you missed a fucking lit up lit stream last night. A lot of new subscribers and a lot of jokes and just general, some football bants, some boxing bants. 1,200 views though, put up. So it was all right. Against Dillian Wyatt a few months back. Oh, yes, he did. See, someone said it was years before he had a fight. But yeah, he got done on points, didn't he? Ah, yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm going Joshua. He's going to rebuild his career at the O2 Arena, London. AnthonyJoshua.com with Frank Warren fucking into fucking-tainment. That sort of thing. Yeah, up and running. It'll take him. It'll go to points, but he'll scrape it, innit? He'll get beat up as well. He'll get battered in the 5th round by whoever this geezer is. And while the British public is still being mugged off, and I still don't have a confirmed date for fucking Kalashnikov versus fucking Tyson fucking Fury. That's all I want. Look at your phone. No. Why can't I see it? We're gonna have to do things at angle ways, isn't it? WB, but that'll do. Felix looks amazing, can't lie. But Danny Georgie is a different position. Yes, but still, I would have sacrificed signing that wonderful midfielder that I reckon is going to get about that many minutes this season. If our two boys stay fit, he's not going to get many minutes. I'm talking, a minute here and a minute there, 4 minutes against fucking Lincoln and Torquay, respectively. But brothers, apart from that, he's not going to make significant minutes and be a significant team player in this title challenge or whatever it's going to be as of Wednesday evening. Spenzia, he's not really going to be involved this season because now Arteta's panicking. He's now going to see shit falling apart. And there's no way he's going to play a 21-year-old Polish kid who hasn't played in the Premier League before. We'll get minutes here and there. I fucking don't, bros. I've been watching. Do you know why, Lee? I'm going to be honest about it. I've been watching him for a month or two. I'm now disturbed that his last 2 games he's been dropped by AC Milan. That was in the AC in a derby. Yeah, bros. You know when I just go to watch someone, bros? Shh. I'll quietly just watch someone for a couple of months, and then I'll just start dropping exactly what I think about them, like I did with Mikhail Mudryk. I've been watching him slyly for a month or two, bros. Around World Cup. Just before the World Cup, I wanted to start finding out where he... I thought he was Brazilian, bros, before the World Cup. Didn't even know he was Portuguese. And then I've been keeping a right close eye on him. And I'll be honest with you, I am not impressed. But do you know what? I will tell you his goal. Like, how would I know right now? He's played about 150 games in Italy, and he's got 67 goals. No, 130 games in Italy. 135, I think it is. And he's got 67 goals. That's a fucking good return for a left winger. It might not mean he's going to get 67 and 100 and something games for Arsenal, though. Premier League is a lot different. Bros, he's talented. But do you know what, mate? He's fucking... Bros, if you start telling me 100 mil for Rafael Leao, I'll tell you to go and blow me all the way to the fucking Leeds Bank or the Abbey National or the Halifax or Santan fucking Dave, all right? No. But if it was 40s and 50 million pounds, yeah, I think he's a decent player. Do you know what I mean? But please don't fucking tell me 100 million pounds because I'd have a meltdown right now. He's a decent footballer, yes, Rafael Leao. And I don't know. He's not looked the part for AC Milan this season, but I do understand AC Milan haven't looked like AC Milan as of last season. AC Milan were champions last year. Rafael Leao was doing all right last year. This season, they're not looking so good, and it is coincidental. But no, Rafael Leao, significant. And me, you, a top of the league. Me, you, a top of the league. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I think he's quality. Yes, bros, against Girona and Spezia. When it comes against Napoli, when it comes against Inter Milan, when it comes against the old lady de the Juventus, porco Deo, he goes missing. He comes like a little bambino. They look at colors under the rock, looking for the mama's titty to suck on. He looks like a cocksucker. A big cocksucker. I promise you, grande cocksucker. Cazzo cocksucker. Now, bros, I tell you what. Last season, Rafael Leao looked like a fucking talent, and I told you bring him to Arsenal for 70 million. This season, he's struggling to hold on to his AC Milan fucking team, to his AC Milan place. He's been unsatisfactory at best. Hazard, you can blow me as well. No, sorry. Hazard, go away. No chance. Bro, I've watched him this season. He's not been the guy from last season when AC Milan were champions. How many times you boys watched him this season? Straight talking. No. He's not Premier League quality, bros. I'm telling you, he's a good footballer. He's not at this moment Premier League quality. Bros, Man City won't go and put 100 million on him because they're not fucking stupid. Pep is not stupid, no way. And when I hear 100 million pound on Rafael Leao, I just start laughing. I'm going to put it out there, boys. I think we'll beat City on Wednesday. I'm going to put it out there. I need 2 puffs. Right. I'm ready. Right, guys. I'm going to put it out there. I think we'll beat City on Wednesday. It will be difficult. Not walking up to you fucking don't not walking in the park, but I can see a 2-1 win for us. I'd love to think we could win 2-1. I don't know. The last 4 performances in a row have all been really shit. The 4th performance, even though we were the 4th game ago, even though we sort of scraped to victory, like with for the last month, perhaps the last 4 calendar weeks, we've fucking struggled hard, innit? We've not looked. I mean, the last 4 weeks in general, we've just not looked the same fucking football team. We look a bit nervous. We seem to be looking lethargic. We seem to be tired, but we only play once a week. But more disturbingly for me, bros, we have run out of ideas. David Raya literally didn't have a fuck to do yesterday. Nothing at all. Not even a blowjob. He had nothing to do. Same as Pickford against Everton. He really didn't have that. Go on, WB. That's more like it, my brother. Guys, I might dip soon. I might have to look at this Super Bowl thing. Or WB's just wasted his good time for me. Yeah, sorry about that, Dan. For what? I didn't really watch boxing. Oh, yeah. It's really, really big. Well, I thought you'd come out long and have a look at Adam Azim. He's a stylish boxer, brother. Anyway, not one of my go-to sports, sorry. And with the COVID, had to be an early night. Now, I totally love and respect that. And me and you are top of the league. But with Grievo as well. Grievo, I know, I let him in just a few minutes later as well. That's what happens when you let some bastard in late. I hope you're in the comments listening to me. Fuck you. That's what happens when you let someone come in just late. And he missed the 12:30 game as well. So he should have technically been disqualified. But as I know him personally, I gave Grievo a squeeze. And now the bastard's going to breathe down mine in your neck, Hanumi. Shouts out to you, bro. Hanumi, are we in free fall? I want to get this from all of the real ones. Predictions on the game, first of all. Are we going to have a little free fall? Are we in a meltdown? Or are we going to be, in fact, all right? Will we, in fact, spin this and raise our performance against Man City? Can we somehow now... I don't know. Do you remember, like I said, 3-4 weeks ago, I'm loving this us against the world team, this adversity, everything, the press not liking us, yellow cards, this and that. Just fling it all against us. Fuck it. Tell us we're fucking in financial fair play. We'll love it right now. We'll run with it all the way to the title. Now I'm not so sure, bros. We've suddenly gone timid looking. Or has a pick block writing. So I'm only doing what you two suggested. Hold on, what? Or has a pick block writing? I don't get you. So I'm only doing what you two suggested. What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. Have I missed a comment? Or has YouTube run away with a comment? Don't know. I'm suddenly baffed. What's the score? Oh, God. Bravs, you don't want to hear mine at the second. Bravs, it's 0-3. I think we're going to get trounced on at the second. I don't know. I don't think we're ready for it. And I think we're going to get shocked. And do you know what the worst thing is, Hank Yumi? I think we're going to start really bad. Like Villa did today. Some fast-ass cocksucker is going to score in the first 5-6 minutes. The Emirates will go scarily quiet. Lakers will be there. Any motherfucker trying to make noise. The tempo will go down. and we'll go down with it. We'll go in at half-time, 2-0 down. We'll make a Braveheart resurgence in the second half. We'll fight at them for the first 15, 20 minutes. By the 65th minute, they'll break, they'll get the third goal, and it will be just like old times, Arsenal getting beat 3-0 by the top 4 teams. Yeah, neither do I, to be honest with you. I absolutely don't get it. Oh, no, because I said to him when you said that, goes, Hazard's just told me, you can't see the red writing, and I gave him my thing. Oh, he's talking about the posters. No. I was only joking about the side there, yeah? But that one there is banging, what you just done there, WB. Absolutely respect. That one there is banging. I like that. That there is banging. Where's the camera? The picture of the other one is better, but you can see the Danny AFC TV a lot better, and that's what it's all about. So safe. Hope you're right about Wednesday, Hazard. I'm really not confident. Neither am I, mate. Guys, tell me, what do you actually think the scores will be? What do you actually think the scores will be, guys? Seriously, Hazard, Hanyemi, WB, Lee Akers, whoever's here, guys. Daniel He, where have you gone, brother? I just asked you a question about Germany. Where did Daniel He just disappear to? I kind of like your insight, brother. Danny just says, yeah, I get it now. Sorry, yes, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. You could see. So, yeah, no, it's totally right. And it wasn't because it was Hazard that said it or anyone else. I just said, listen, fix that for me. The red didn't look good. It wasn't having it. Lee, it's literally backs against the wall. If we can't get a tune out of them there's no title charge. This is the game of the season. See, that's the only thing now I'm thinking. That's the only way I actually do believe Arteta can actually round up his troops. Boys, we're fucked up. I love you more this week anyway. Don't worry, I love you more this week. A bit more, I love you more this week. But, all right. Let's do this one by one. Score predictions and first 11. Do we choose the first 11 the go-to first 11? Or would you swing any of our squad players that we signed in January? I'm going to still keep suggesting to them, referring to them as squad players. Trossard's going to have to do that a couple more times before I don't say he's a little girl from Brighton. We have to go for the win. If we don't lose the game, that's not the worst result. They'll go above us should they win. So I'll tell you what then. So what I think Lee Akers is, I'm not going to suggest what Lee Akers is saying is, but yeah, as long as we don't actually get done, I think Lee Akers will be ready to run with that. I get that. As long as we're not bent over and slapped, cool. And then I suppose there's other games to try and resurrect this. But remember, Man City have had a reasonably tough run of results, and I haven't looked at it, but I reckon now they're going to have a bit of a breather. They've probably got 3-4 winnable games in a row now, Man City. And that's something we've got to look at. Man City's next 4 games, Arsenal's next 4 games. Draw probably acceptable Wednesday. Sick. What's that? Me, you, and Grievo. What's that? Sick. Shouts out to you, Hanyemi, California's absolute finest. What do you think, bros? So again, unfortunately, I do reckon 3-0. I know even Lee Akers has gone 0-2, bros. WB, everyone else. What do you? Oh, Hazard's gone 2-1 Arsenal, obviously. I'm with Lee about not losing because it's stalemate. However, it needs to be a win for me. Well, most definitely has. It really, more than any time now, we need a victory now, of course. Did you watch City today? Not really, to be honest with you, brothers. I was fucking about and then cooking or whatever the fuck I was doing. Defensively suspects still. Lots of brothers. They did play 3 at the back, though, didn't they? And I do believe immediately that will snuff out in Ketia, but they did play 3 at the back, yeah, Has. Defensively suspect, still lots of mistakes at the back. Villa be more clinical. They may have drawn, but they are dog poo. Yeah, Villa didn't do well against. So I hope Emery ain't having a bit of a heart attack moment up at Villa Park, but they were really. Defensively, Villa went at the fucking races at home to Leicester the other day. But I did big up Leicester in the victory, and I did say, could Leicester have turned the season? And then look what they went and done yesterday, and I still haven't actually seen highlights back. Did Leicester actually smash the shit out of Tottenham? I actually did not see the result. But I reckon Brendan Rodgers is on a mini revival now at Leicester. I think he got a couple of Christian the left back. I think it's kind of solided up his team and gave them a bit of confidence to run with to the end of the season. And obviously put another 5, 8, 10 million pounds on James Maddison's fucking head. Guys, please hit the like Evian water, you know, with a touch of fucking like special R in it. I'm gonna try and stay away from the sugar drinks, bros. It was Lung Burkham that was chatting to me about that. That freaked me out. Like, Dan, I'm only drinking water. I was like drinking a Lucas at the time, thinking, man, Because Luke said don't taste nice something. He was like, oh, bruv, the sugar in it, the caffeine. And I'm like, don't. I was like, oh, God, you just made me feel sick, Lungberkham. Shout out to you, Lungberkham. I still can literally, even though you typed it, I can hear your words in my ear, bros. I can hear your words, Lungberkham, up in my ear. Shout out to you, G. I've sent in 3 pictures in block writing. WB mentioned me offline. I send the link, which makes a good artwork. Oh, Kwan Hazard. Yes, do that. Would you send it on to a group? Luco, what's going on? I take a draw. Yeah, I'll certainly take a draw, bro. 2-2 all day long. Any way possible. Yeah, I'll take a draw because I'm not feeling confident. I have to say now, I'm on the shaking, the meltdown mode of I don't reckon we're ready for Man City, man. And Man City are meant to be playing terribly, but they look fine for me today. Do you know? Well, I don't know. I didn't really see it. I've got to go back and look at it, but the scoreline suggests they're okay. I take a draw or a win. Did you see my rant? Do you know what, bruvs? I see about 30. I'm not gonna lie. I see about 30 seconds. You actually started right from the start, bruvs, which I found very impressive. But I don't know. My phone started ringing and I started running around as normal. I have actually been mad busy the last few days, people. But I keep threatening as well. I'm going to start doing a lot more downloads on the channel, a lot of this, a lot of that. I'm a busy motherfucker in it, and I'm going to start pulling my finger out on the channel in it, especially when it comes to some other sports. Whether it's Super Bowl tonight, I might have a little dabble. Boxing, you know, I'm loving a bit of it. 1,200 views last night, and that was for Adam Azim. And again, yeah, that wasn't one of the pay-per-view events. The pay-per-view events have had good views, but this was just on Sky last night. So I was mightily impressed with the views last night and getting quite a few new subscribers. And the boys were actually banned. So whoever they were, a couple was mad. One got cheeky, started on my teeth and all that. So I told him that his girl wanted to blow me, but my blue eyes were fucking stunning. And if you're sitting next to your bird now, I bet you're not going to type anything. Funny thing is, he never typed nothing again. So I bet he was fucking trying to batter me down on the stream, and his bird was sat next to him, and I had to fucking tell him about his little todger. 2-1 City. I've gone 3-0 City, bros. I'm going brute. Fuck you, innit? Back to the good old days when everyone in the top 4 used to slap us 3-0. I reckon it's back to that, bros. I can't see nothing better, Lukes. I fucking really can't. Honestly, of all my power, I just can't see. I don't know. Unless we've got a totally different attitude to Newcastle, Everton, and Brentford, bros, because we've been fucking disgusting all 3. And Brentford yesterday, bros, a team that didn't go out just to spoil. As I said, they didn't come out to exactly play football. I'm not going to massively agree. They come out to be defensively sharp, but they didn't come out to spoil and block Arsenal yesterday. And that should have benefited us actually on getting back into our passing and our rhythm and our routine. And none of it was there. None of it was there. Guys, hour and 22 minutes in the stream. I've got to decide any second if I'm going to jump into a Super Bowl extravaganza. WB, please take a check. Is it actually starting at 11:30? I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Lovely. I'll be back if it's rubbish. Let me know. Is it starting right now then? You let me know if it's starting right now. Luca, all you do is run my pro. I agree with you. 2-1 City. Shit. And WB's gone 2-1 City. I'm going to say, statistically tonight, no one's gone with a Arsenal victory. Akers has gone 2-1 City. I've gone 3-0. These two have gone 2-1 City. Linda went 4-2 City. Everyone's feeling unconfident, and it's the performance we've just served up over the last couple of games, mate. We literally need to come with a totally different from the very first scream of a whistle. We've got to be the first in for every tackle. Like it means something to us again. Like we're all together again. I don't know what all of a sudden suddenly happened, bros. We signed a couple of players, and I don't know. They came in and pissed off our team. They messed up the rhythm, the bastards. Trossard's a bastard. Jorginho's a bastard. And the Polish geez he's the worst of all of them. They've come in and fucked the rhythm. How's about that, Azar? 11:30 kickoff. Guys, I think I'm about to disappear. I will then disappear off this stream exactly at 11:30 and give myself five minutes to have a good think about this. You know me, Danny, always the optimist. I definitely do know that, Az, and I love you for that, my G. This is a fucking cup final. It fucking certainly is, my G. Beautifully said. But to be honest with you, win, lose, or draw, but even if we win, bros, which is the best alternative, clearly, every game thereafter now is a cup final, bros. We have now had our luxury of watching City splutter and stutter. Is there, guys, could you... Manchester City's next 4 games.
Here's what I found.
You've got to speak proper white to Google, man, and they don't understand you. Right. Fuck. Get away! Except you're my balls. Right. Fuck. I told you. I see Nottingham Forest straight away. They're going to have a right easy run, guys. But let's have a look. Well, that easy run starts off away at the Emirates tomorrow, Wednesday. Then they're away at Forest. Then it's Champions League time. Bang. That's good. Away at Leipzig. Bournemouth away. I still see them kicking the shit out of them. Then it's Bristol City, FA Cup. Do you know what? That's good. I forgot. Champions League, FA Cup. Fucking Allah be their name. Man City play bare games. We're going to fucking whip their ass and put them to shame. Then they've got Newcastle, man, but at home. Leipzig again. Then they got West Ham at home. Then they got Liverpool at home. Then they got Southampton away. And then Leicester at home. And then Brighton away. Let's do that again, because I did say I was only going to look at 4 fixtures. They've got, let's not count Arsenal. Forest away. Bournemouth away. Newcastle home. And Palace away. It isn't mad scary, is it? Honestly, guys. It isn't mad scary. Like, even the most optimist like Hazard. Let's do it again for Hazard's sake. Nottingham Forest away. Yes, they're actually doing well. But not well enough to beat Man City. Then Bournemouth away. They're doing all right. Not good enough to beat Man City. Then Newcastle at home. They'll thump them just to show them. Don't fuck around in the top 4 race. And then Palace away. Honestly, without trying to anyone say, Danny, you would say that. I actually don't see why Man City won't get 12 points out of the next 12, not including the Arsenal game. Cam, what do you think? Forest away? Fuck, I've forgotten it. They got Forest away, Bournemouth away, Newcastle home, Palace away. The only good thing is their next 4 games, 3 of them away, but I don't think Palace will beat them. I don't think Bournemouth will beat them, and I don't think Nottingham Forest will beat them. Fuck! This is not good, honestly, guys. This is not good. And their next 4 fucking fixtures, they're going to work the moment. Just for UE's benefit, just in case. Nottingham Forest, Man City. Bournemouth, Man City. Man City, Newcastle. And then Palace, Man City. They've got 4 easy games after Arsenal. Without disrespecting no one in the Premier League, Man City are getting 12 for 12 after the Arsenal game. Now we're going to have a look at Arsenal's next 4 fixtures. This is what smashes it for me, guys. This is going to be the one. Because I actually don't know them, actually, at the top of my head. Villa away. Leicester on a good, now turning the corner, smashing the shit out of Tottenham and smashing the shit out of Villa at home. Leicester away. Everton at home. Bournemouth at home. All right. It's not disgusting. Let's have a look at this, guys. Villa away. Leicester away. Everton home. Bournemouth home. Guys, should I do a Super Bowl watch along? Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. If this is a cup final, then bring back Uber and he'll win it for us. Here he goes. Here he goes. Brubs, this wouldn't even need an Uber, Brubs. Brubs, bring me back Fit Jesus. Or, do you know what? Should we have let Florin Balogun go on strike? Let's forget fucking stupidness of whatever on the stream and be serious. Should we have brought Balogun back, Brubs? In January? Because apparently we did have the power to do that. Even though I believe staying on loan for the full season is going to do him well and firm him up. But remember, according to Balogun himself, it wasn't because he couldn't score goals. He was shipped out on loan. It was to grow as a human being and to grow as a man. And Florin Balogun in a recent interview has kind of said, listen, I have done that. I have grown as a man and I've grown as a human being. I've come to a country I knew no one, didn't speak the language. And you know what? I'm all right, innit? And I'm playing good football. So, boo. Where is Khan? He made the stream nice today. Great to have him back, Danny. Big up, Danny, AFC TV, proper Real Ones channel. Most definitely. Just eating something, Hazard. So without going into that postcode, which sort of manner are you in? Are you still a North brother? Yeah, you don't have to start putting postcodes. Are you still a North G? Are you still repping North? Cam is in the fucking building. WB, Prime Uber, yes. This Uber is a bag of balls, bruvs. 2-4 for me. Yo, the wheels have fallen off on the M25. Yep, they fell off, bruv. They're still spinning. Like Rob holding a White Hart Lane. But real talk, bruvs, give me your score prediction for Wednesday. Sorry, fuck me. For Wednesday, Arsenal versus Man City. Right, guys, the Super Bowl kicks off in 2 minutes. Shall I do, like Jean RB suggested, shall I do a super long watch along, even though I have no idea what's going on? In fact, shall I go put the watch along? Shall I go put it on and see if I can get a gist of what's going on? Lego Man needs a service station ASAP, and that isn't just for an MOT. He does need an oil filter. He does need an air filter. He does need a petrol. He does need a change of oil. But there's something in the dialogics as well. There's something just in there that just needs to be tweaked again. Who said it? Was it Jean RB that said, Dan, should in fact we play like this against Man City at home because they're going to play 5 at the back? Should we play Xhaka, Jorginho and Partey in the midfield with Odegaard left wing, Saka right wing and Martinelli up front? Shouts out to Jean RB. Is there anything in that or that block it up? That was right at the start of the stream, guys. No, I didn't grab that out of thin air. Guys, while you and everyone is in the stream, or some of the real ones in the stream, I'm going to go into news again today, see if there's anything that's caught your eyes. Victor Roque, 17, Athletic Paro Marinez, striker. UE and WB definitely brought this guy to my attention. The problem is a lot of people are lying about his stats. I went to Transfer Market, go blowme.com and go suckoff.com. One of them says he's got 7 goals, 3 assists in 36 games. One says he's got 13 goals in 52 games. I was wondering, was that his career stats? And the 7 in 3 was 36 in this season. But has he really notched up 36 games already this season? Manchester City are going to blow Arsenal out of the water for Declan Rice. Yes, they're going to offer West Ham £70 million and the youth from Leeds. Doesn't that one make sense? The youth from Leeds can't get in the team. That's Calvin Phillips to everyone else on the stream. But the youth from Leeds plus £70 million. David Moyes doesn't only get a fucking fucking English replacement. He gets £70 million to go fucking spending in the fucking summer. Everyone's a winner apart from Arsenal fucking Football Club. Tilda Rice to Manchester City. Man City want to buy English this summer. Bellingham, Maddison, Declan Rice. But does Rice actually want to run away from London? I still think he wants London. If he doesn't go Arsenal, I still think Chelsea will probably be his main priority. Nelson will be leaving in the summer. Will he go to Lincoln, to Luton, to Chesterfield? God knows. VAR, VAR, VAR. Say sorry to Arsenal. Tillemans, Arteta still undecided. That sounds like a very Arteta thing to say, innit? I don't know. Lakonga likes a Brentford tweet. Well, he can fuck off out of my club forever now. That's it. Don't want to hear nothing. Ansu Fati, George Mendes, 1 + 1 slightly could equal 2.5. But yes, George Mendes keeps putting it out there that Man United, Liverpool, PSG, and Arsenal will have fucking talks regarding his agent this coming week. Me, Hank Yumi, and Grivo are top of the fucking league in the Friday warm-up show that covers every Premier League game of the weekend. And we obviously have the predictions. All 10 Premier League games, we predict the scores. Every Friday night to the Sunday afternoon game, which tomorrow obviously is Liverpool-Everton, we predict the score, guys. Please hit likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. And make sure you join in with me and the real ones on that game. Me, Hanumi, Groovo, Brap, top of the league. Villa, Brap, 3 English players. That's what they're looking for. Big spree in the summer. That's what I'm being told. Haaland, could he miss the game against Arsenal? Mason Mount is being terrorized out of Chelsea. Liverpool are monitoring the situation and could be preparing a between 60 and 70 million pound move for Mason Mount in the summer. Tammy Abraham, his time looks done in Italy with Roma. It's time to go. He's coming back to the Premier League. Nathan fucking Jones, funny, I'm the best manager in Europe, has been sacked by Southampton. Yes, the best manager across all of the top divisions, as he said last year. I'm the best manager in Europe. I've just been sacked. Southampton would like to take Mauricio Pochettino on a temporary basis. They know their levels and they know they can't get him on a strapping down to a 5-year deal, but they would love him to guide them away from relegation on a temporary basis to the end of the season. Further after that, if he says no, Steven Gerrard and Jody Marsh are being linked with the Southampton manager's position. Super Bowl. Anyone want to watch a Super Bowl? I have no idea. I'll be talking about some geezer sprinting down the wing and crossing it in for the fucking striker to nod it in. But who knows? It is Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Balogun scores his 15th goal of the season for Reims today in a 4-1 victory. 15 goals for Balogun. Will Eddie Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus score 15 goals between them this season? Shouts out to all the real ones. Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. And I'd like to say a massive good evening and take your hat off and welcome to the WhatsApp group. Mwah! Yui. What's good, my G? But do you know what? People ain't really reacted to that one on Twitter, innit? But it's me. Like bros, do you know I've had over 300 views on a tweet on Twitter, 300,000 impressions. It's pretty incredible. I can give you proof on that as well. I've had over 300,000 impressions. What did I say that day? Oh yeah, I remember what I said. I'm not even going to say it. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. It depends how bad you think. I said Saturn kills and so does Arteta. Yeah, I got the big that letter in the big. Do you want to see my big? That got 310,000 impressions in a few hours, and I was like, shit, I've pissed off Twitter. And I got reported, I think, 1,970 times, and they told every single one of them that I actually didn't break the Twitter police guidelines. So I was sitting there going, and everyone was like, delete the tweet, delete the tweet, delete the tweet. I was sitting there like, no. Oh shit! Do you know what? People must think I'm aiming. I don't aim at it. I just thought that and thought it was fucking hilarious. Do you know what? You're a bad influence. You make me think bad things. And it is a good thing we bought squad players, bros. Yes, and I'm going to keep referring to them also as squad fucking players. Trossard, squad player. Jorginho, player. And the Polish kid, Spezia. Poland. He ain't going to kick a ball this season, is he? Like, not out of anger, not out of nothing. There is no League Cup. There is no... Oh, fuck, there's the Europa League. Who knows? We might throw him on the last 3 minutes against fucking... Who are we playing in the Europa? Fuck off. Who are we playing in the Europa League? Do you know what? That competition is actually so irrelevant. I have no idea who we're playing in the Europa League. There's a reason for that, because it clearly ain't been drawn. Absolutely shouts out to me, Danny AFC TV. Drink the... toughest one. Hold on. I think the toughest one is Newcastle. For Man City, that is. Yes. But it's at home, man. I don't think Man City are going to be phased, bros. Especially if they're playing good football. They'll kick them right in their bollocks. They'll kick them straight in their pricks, bros. And then they've got like Bournemouth and Forest away and Palace away. So they've got Newcastle home, Bournemouth away, Palace away, and Forest away. Honestly, that's 12 out of 12. But it is lucky, Cam. I'm going to say one thing. Cam, honestly, real talk, look into my eyes. Cam, ain't it lucky we bought squad players in January? Seriously. Seriously. Ain't it lucky we bought squad players in January? It is our bad. It's all our bads that we bought squad players in January. I go Arsenal win 2-1. Oh, God. Got a big art, you know. Have to go with the club. But that's only you and Hazard, I'm afraid to say. That's only you and Hazard. Linda's gone 4-2. Liakers has gone 2-0. I've gone 3-0. That's the Man City, obviously. Who else? Oh, hold on. Daniel He. What did he say? No, he said, I just want an Arsenal. I don't know. I can't remember. Everyone, apart from you and Hazard, has basically gone defeat. Wait. Amir. You're back, son. Missed you, babes. Love it, innit? Shouts out to Amir, Mr. Khan, Carnage, Cam, Kanye. The man with many names is back in the building. Do you know who did leave as well, bros? He did leave, but never mind. It happens. Craig fucked off as well. I have no idea. I think it was actually not because of you, for you. Let me say it properly. But before Christmas, it was really dodgy. He kept on texting me, Dan, have a great new year. I won't be on for a good few weeks. And he kept on saying it, but kept on coming on. And then obviously, one day he said it and he did, and he never did come back on. Dun, dun, dun. Guys, am I doing this fucking Super Bowl or what? UE has left the chat. WB has left the chat. I've been telling everyone about that all day today, bro. That's fucking hilarious. UE has left. Lee Akers has left. Danny has left. I did say Danny has right as well, but I don't think anyone got into it. Guys, am I quickly jumping out and in? That's fucking superb. Am I jumping out and in? Wow, that made me hot. Am I jumping out and quickly doing the Super Bowl? Can I go and check what's going on in the Super Bowl? Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Let me run over to Sky and see what the Super Bowl's saying. YouTube, Instagram, and Danny AFC TV. I'd never be onto you, bro. Seriously, they're onto me. They're onto you as well. They're onto both of us, bro. Oh my god, I went. You're a fucking silly sausage, aren't you, Dan? I've got into the movie app. What was I doing? Fuck me, Super Bowl. Shit, I got a bad attention in it. Super Bowl. Oh, my TV decided to have a quick refresh. No problem. Fucking vex. I'm still waiting for my wife for my light as well, man. Seriously. Taking a piss out of my life, bro. Seriously, you buy something online. That's why I don't ever do things online, man. Never, ever order. Put your credit card details here. How about fuck off? How's about blow me? How about you hurry up fucking loading? WB? Danny can't read. What did I say? Danny can't read. And you're a big cunt. Right. Do you know about seriously? Do you know the more I do read news on the internet and then look at my phone and everything, I'm beginning to notice, bro. Seriously, call me blind, WB. I'll kick you in your little baby nuts. But yeah, bro. Do you know by the time I do come onto my stream, sometimes I've read so many. I have to go right close up now. I have to admit, yeah, it's getting mad. It's like I can't see. It's on TV. Yeah, it'll be on Sky as well. Hold on. Oh, that's why he said that. Hold on. Main event. It'll be on Sky. There you go, live. NFL football, Super Bowl. Shut up. And hold on, what did that say? It finishes at what time? At 3 fucking a.m. Fucking hell. Well, I've got it on anyway. 1 second. 3 a.m. You know. They're trying to mug me off in front of my fucking pals, aren't they? 3 a.m. Fucking hell, I did say I wanted to be up early. That's super early. I could be fucking showered by 4 a.m. I could be showered by 4 a.m. Okay, now, guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new on this momentous day when Super Bowl 2020 fucking free, like we give one blowjob, is about to kick off. They are on the pitch in wherever. It's a beautiful trophy. Look at it. Oh, he's got gloves on. The Pele-looking geezer. His name is Doug Williams. Super Bowl about 49 MVP champion. Shouts out to you, my G. You have to wear them gloves because I heard fucking, do you know what I mean? For DNA reasons, they didn't want you to disappear out of the stadium with the trophy. Not because of any other particular reason, just because I think you're a thieving bastard. Anyway, guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new as I decide what to do on this occasion. Who's that? Harold Carmichael. 2020 football. And it jumped off the screen so I couldn't read the rest. Could you slow down, mate? Oh, I think they're going to do the national anthem. I almost can't resist listening to this shit. If we win the Super Bowl, we will be the Kansas City Chiefs of them all. I'm Matt Turner reporting from the Super Bowl. Guys, I take it we don't want a Super Bowl here, are we? I didn't see Hazard saying yes to the Super Bowl. I didn't see WB saying yes to Super Bowl. Lee Akers thought, go fuck yourself, I'm out. He doesn't like nothing American. And UE's like, nah. Oh, shit, we're ready to kick off now. The stadium is 76 degrees. It's clear. The forecast says it's going to be a beautiful game overall. The weather's going to be fantabulous. We are live on Sky Sports main event right now, bringing you the kickoff. I don't know why they do this, but they kick it towards the other team. So up and running, they kick it all the way over to the fucking, which side's it? Right, KC. So that's obviously Kansas. Thanks for that, bro. So Kansas City are in red tonight. And who's it? The Philadelphia Eagles are in fact in black and white. Now, I don't know why they take that. That's called the kickoff. I don't know, bloody hell. Why would they do that? Why would they lump the ball way down there? Little Burkamp, shouts out to you. I did mention you tonight. Do you know why, bros? because I got Evian mineral water and just a little squirt of like some no sugar juice, bros. And I said, I'm not doing fizzy drinks like no more, no alcohol, and it's all because of Lumberg Camp. Shout out to you, my G. I was surprised. Whatever you said weeks ago about no, you only drink water and everything, I started freaking out, thinking about it like for 3 days, and I thought, no, that's it. I started locking off fizzy drinks, bros. I'm still fucked up. I still drink them, but I'm trying, innit? Hey, they've just lifted up the ball, though. There goes some motherfucker for Kansas, and look at that. The Eagle has been kicked out of the stadium. First kick and first blood to Kansas City, y'all. Bros, I feel to lock off the stream and come back for a Super Bowl spectacular. Seriously, put it in the stream and then go nick some. I got quite a lot of subscribers last night, Lumberka, man. 1,200 views, I think, for the boxing. Adam Azim. Shouts out to Adam Azim. Knocked out Santos Perez. No, he didn't knock him out, sorry. It went to point. Santos Reyes, sorry. Gangster name in it. Santos Reyes. But I really does has joined the chat. Fuck off. I'm going to be off soon, so take care, Danny, and the chat. Cam, nice to see you back, my G. I hope you've subscribed as well. I'm going to have a spot check. I did, sorry, back to Lungberg. I'm joking about spot checks. Yeah, Lung must have nicked about 20 new people. Bit of bounce in the fucking chat. Some boxing people. Someone told me I was a big cunt with bad teeth. I told him that his fucking bird was watching me right now, and she was getting horny watching me and playing with her nipples. He never replied again. Night Owl to Can. Shout out to you, my G. Please have a good night. And yeah, come back soon, bro. Anthony Joshua, you know I'll be covering that. Every Arsenal watch along, covering it. Friday night, weekend warm up show. Do be there for that. It was all right considering it just started last Friday, and I decided last Wednesday I'm gonna launch a show. But it was all right. We got about 20 of us playing the game as well, so it's not like stupid. There ain't like 5 of us playing the predictor game. There's like 20 of us. Yes, I know it ain't 150, but then again, if there was 150 people playing, how the fuck would I do it? I'd need a new notepad, a new tablet, a new everything. But yeah, shouts out to all the real ones. Good to see you again, Cam. Shouts out to Akers. Shouts out to Cam. Shouts out to Lil Burkham, to WB, to Linda, to Hanyumi, to Hazard, to you, and I think I'm going to disappear myself, guys. If I'm coming back, I'll be back within 10 minutes, guys. So are you, in last chance, are you interested in me fucking having a little laugh at this little Super Bowl till about 3 in the morning? Do you think I can nick some new subscribers? What do you think? What do you think? Super Bowl 2023, you too, Lee. Yeah, shout out to all the real ones, guys. Dare I see it? Speak to you soon, Cam. Give me a message, innit? Give me a message. Give me a message. Give me a message. Respect, Cam. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Shout out to Jemmy as well. Jemmy. How's Jemmy? And I'm not saying Jimmy. It's Gemma. Jemmy. Does sound like Jimmy, innit? I can't say Gemma in Scouse. Jimmy. Still sounds like Jimmy, innit? Jimmy. Me. Jim. All right. Nah. All right. It's still nothing to nothing. How long have we played? How long have we played? It's still fuck all. 0-0, that is to me and you. You too, Lee and Linda. I think and Hazard was very nice to see you back. Hazard said the man Khan is back, and shouts out to Hazard as well, and myself. Shouts out to everyone. Peace. She's good, mate. Says, all right, Gemma. Missed your crazy banner girl. What's good? You're fucking. I'm joking. Shouts out to Gemma. I'm seriously looking at the Super Bowl now. Should I jump out and jump in? Super Bowl exclusive. Karen, if I don't see you later, message me, man. Respect. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, spin around. Let me see some of your names. Is any of you called Turner? That'd be great if one of them was called Turner, innit? I'll definitely call him Matt. How's it if you're still here? Take care. Shouts out to he's been fucking on COVID the last couple of days. He caught Kieran Tierney. Just before I go, Cam, what's in the Arsenal France range? That's Arsenal right there, thieving again, bruvs. Old tracksuit worth Arsenal France, but it does look like the France kit in the World Cup. The blue and gold was fucking spectacular. Look, I had to go for it, bruv. Look. Let's down me up again. Down me up. 175 up. 175 quid worth of mugging me off. And you know what, bruvs? It's so thin, bruv. No wonder I burn all my Arsenal bits and burn the fucking shirt as soon as I get it, bruvs. They're so cheaply made. I've got the hump with Adidas and Arsenal. And now we're not even going to win the league. Shit. I'm off to. Yep, Cam. Respect. Hazard. Everyone, you're not sure about this Super Bowl, innit? All right, come back. Just get a like on that Super Bowl video because I'm really brave. I'm going to go and jump in and. But how do I do this without sound? Because obviously I'd get a copyright and I don't know what's going on, so I need a bit of sound. Headphones, y'all. I don't have headphones. Have I? I've probably got phone headphones. For my phone, literally. But fuck. How am I going to do this? Let me have a think about it. Guys, I'm going to keep it moving. Please get a massive like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to Cam. And what time is it? Come back for a watch along for the Super Bowl. I'll be back about 10 minutes time by midnight. Midnight live, yo. Don't be a stranger. You don't know. You don't know, innit? Good night, Linda. And guys, if I am coming back for the Super Bowl, I'll be back by 12 or 5:12. Shout out to Lil Burkham, Real One, UE, Real One, Linda, Hazza, Cam, Gemma, Hanumi, WB, UE. Love it. Shout out to all of you. I love you all. Watch out for a Super Bowl watch along in about 10-15 minutes, isn't it? I'm seriously considering it. Let me turn up the sound and see what's going on. Let me see if I can understand. Let me see if I can teach myself this sport in 5 fucking minutes. Peace out. Get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, guys. If I'm not on live in a few minutes for the Super Bowl, see you 10 p.m. tomorrow, innit? Come on, the Arsenal. Man City Wednesday, y'all.